Normally it will ask you for a password. The password is 1234 enter. Then it allows you to come here. You hit output test. Now this gives you the screen, and this is every specific output that is in the electric box and every component that is within the system. It allows you to manually fire the specific component at a time to double check to make sure that they're working. So I would suggest you come in here, you hit under the control status, the orange column, a check mark. The signal shows that it was sent by the check mark in the status bar, and then you go and make sure that every flap convection left open. Shine a flashlight up in it, did it open? You can physically see up in the jet, did it open, yes or no? Close it, did it close, yes or no? Do it to the right side, did they open, did they close? You have a colleague on top of the house, you hit the fresh air flap open. You can physically see every fresh air. Yes, they're opening. No, they're not opening. Yes, they're opening. You understand the concept of this. It literally takes 5 minutes weekly after a cleaning to ensure that all components of this system are working. That way you start the week knowing. If you have a fresh air in the second and third chamber that the solenoid or the mechanical port of the flap isn't working, well then you're going to have craziness, right? So you can do the smoke generator flaps, opening and closing. You can do the turbines. You can turn them on. You know, normally once rotation is set, they don't change, right? But physically, with a 4-truck house, maybe you go in there and you don't know that the middle turbine's not on. Normally, with a failure, with a middle turbine being down, the frequency drive would send a fault. Normally, but we say there's always an exception to the rule, potentially, right? So, hit the turbines, go up and make sure they're all moving. We come down here to, the cooling valve is on a friction side, the pressing wood is on a friction generator, which you don't even have, so they're not even available. You just saw, we went into stage 1 heating. We saw the relay come on, we saw the contactors pull in, you can see them pull out and disengage. You can do it with stage 2 heating. We'll explain real quick, stage 1 and stage 2 heating. So each process parameter, each process in the K-Touch has the ability to work with stage 1 heating only, very light, gentle heat, fermentation, sweating, things of that nature, or stage 1 and stage 2 heating, which then is the full power, all heating elements, 18 of them. Stage 1 heating, I believe, is 4 heating elements only activated per chamber. Stage 2 is the 14. I think there's 18 heating elements combined. So stage 1 is 4 per chamber only. Stage 2 is 14. Combine them, 18 heating elements. So you can see stage 1, stage 2. This system does not have stage 3 heating, which would be an additional set of heating elements to get up to 400 Fahrenheit in a roasting house. This does not have that. Valve low pressure steam, if you had low pressure steam from the house side, you could activate that. This doesn't have it. Glow bar, you hit the glow bar. That turns the glow bar on to the heating element. You can physically turn it on, test voltage, see if it works. Is it hot? Wet your fingers, stick it on. Is it burning, right? Conveyor motor. If you click this, you're going to disperse sawdust. That's the conveyor motor. SG means smoke generator. Okay? Fan ball valve, that's for an exhaust open, an open smoke system. This does not have this one. Okay? It's not there. The secondary fan does not have it. The extinguisher system, this does have. That's the 2 spray nozzles. There's a solenoid there that during pre-charge, it opens up and fires a half-second burst. Right? So that extinguisher up, you can check that, on, off, on, off, on, off. Free it up, get the calcium out of it, work it. Liquid smoke doesn't have, air liquid smoke doesn't have, valve humidification. That one does, yes. Valve humidification. You hit that, your humidity nozzles in each chamber will go off, sprays into the turbine. Shower valve, click that. You know, each chamber has 4 nozzles. They can get calcified, they can get hard water, they can be plugged up. It's very important that if you're showering product, right, that all shower nozzles are working properly so that your product is chilling evenly and consistently. Why do I pull out 4 trees? 3 of them look beautiful after chill. The 4th one is wrinkled like crazy. Well, showering probably had an issue, right? That connotates that maybe a shower has a problem. Cooling valve, right? That signifies, or that activates the 24-volt DC coil to open to cooling. It then floods all four evaporated coils. Cleaning valve you don't really want to hit because there's cleaning chemical maybe, and you don't want that into the system. But after a wash up, after a cleanup, you know that cleaning's working, you know that wash up's working, okay? A valve measure station, that really isn't, that signifies power to this. You know that's working by daily operation. If that wasn't working, you wouldn't have humidity control, chamber temp, etc. Horn, bell, and the door opener does not have this. You understand this. The most important things of this are the dampers. How you open fresh air, how you close exhaust, how you open the left and right horizontal flaps and making sure that they're all working. That's the mechanical feature of this. If the smokehouse is working, all turbines are working, exhaust is working, fresh air is working, horizontal dampers are working, and heating is working. This is a very simple machine. It's not rocket science. Yeah, so let's look at that. So if you have a flashlight,
here.
If you have a flashlight and you look up in these jets, base position, you see a stainless steel flap covering that hole right now, right? You see a stainless steel flap covering that hole right now. This is the left side hit convection flap, no, this is right, hit convection flap right. Open. Opening. Did they open in that one, Scott? You're going to go back here and check the 3rd and the 4th chamber. Are they all opening, and are they all opening at the same rate of speed? Be like a 3-second open and a 3-second close. That's what we like. Okay? Are they doing that? You can hit close now, and we would come back and see if this side's doing it, right? That's closed, right? That's closed, Scott. Hit left flap convection open. Are they opening? Open. Super. We can check the other 2 chambers. Is that still recording? If that thing, if they don't, now you can't really see the fresh air from in here, okay? That's a lie. If you drop the ceilings down of every chamber and you get in the ceiling, you can physically see the fresh air open and close. You get daylight. Okay? Go to the back chamber, hey, open, and you can check them all, go under the ceiling, check them all, close it, come back under, right? Or somebody up top sits on the turbine in the middle of the house and just looks. Yep. Cell phone, walkie-talkie, hey, tell me if this is working, right? The exhaust, right? The exhaust you can't see from now. This is a pain. You need to really be upstairs to do that. On the exhaust flap, you know that all the pneumatic dampers have a black knob on the actuator with a yellow line. Very simple to see. You know, the 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock position for that yellow line signifies close. The 12 and 6 represents open. Okay, so you physically are sitting on the turbine looking at that. 5 minutes, man, after cleaning. Is it right? Is it working? Yes. It's hard to get in here to check all the shower nozzles, but you know on the front of every chamber, at the top, there's a water valve. There's a valve station where water outlet. Yep, on the top of the house, on the top of every module, every chamber, you've got a water setting there, and there's a humidification solenoid, a shower solenoid, a rinsing solenoid, a cleaning solenoid, 4 of them. So when you collect and hit in the output test, shower on, you can physically be up on top of the house and make sure that every solenoid for shower is on, okay? It's hard to stand in the chambers, but at some point somebody should suit up and check, you know, make sure showering is working. What are we doing here? Is that still running? Another thing here real quick. So this is real simple, guys. This is what I was going to say. So you see here, it says 16, 17, 18, and it's got an X9.2 behind it, right? This shows exactly where to go to the PLC in the back to check to see whether the receiving signal's in. And this is the link to show you from the combo PLC to the relay, contactors, breakers, etc. This is the chain of command. So for fun, let's come back here and left flap open is on right now. We turned it on. We're going to come back here. X2.20. Okay? So guys, right here on this combo, right? This is the PLC. This is the combo. And you see right here, there is an X1, there is an X2, there's an X8, and there's an X9. And each one of these is labeled 9.1, 9.10, 9.2, 9.11. You guys understand the concept, right? So X2.20 is going to be X2, and 20 is going to be right there, right? Is there a green light in the X2.20 category? Yes, there is. From the combo, we take the 24-volt signal down to the relays. Incoming 24-volt signal, outgoing 24-volt signal, and basically all of these relays go up to the top in the little white terminal box. They follow through to the X11 plug. There's an X11 probably, and maybe an X12 plug that goes to the white terminal boxes on top. Signal comes in the terminal strip, outgoing signal to the solenoid is on the other side. That's what all those red wires go to. So chain of command, PLC, relays. We see that 220 has a green light on it. It's a very quick visual. You've activated the output. Is there a green light on 2.20? Yes. Then you don't even need to look there. If you see it here, it's there, right? 24 volt comes in. It goes up to the plug. It goes to the terminal box on top, and it goes to the pneumatic air cylinder that's on the back, and it opens up all the left systems. If you see a light there, but you go up to the valve body up on top and it's not mechanically working, then you've got a bad coil or you've got a bad mechanical air valve. Very simple to troubleshoot, right? You go up to the top. Most of the lights up there, the coil, has an orange light on it. The orange light is on or off. You don't even need to be here. What? Is the orange light on at the valve? Yes or no? Is the valve opening and closing? Yes or no? If the orange light on the valve is on, but it's not opening and closing, you've got a bad valve. Very simple. Okay, very simple. You saw that when we hit 2.32, you would know on the front of that for stage 1 heating, X2.2232, green light would come on, and you see physically this contactor go in. 32, 32, 33, all 30, well, that's 33, 33. They've got them labeled differently, but stage 2 heating pulls in all the other contactors. Okay? These guys, so the interesting thing about this is that this is stage 1 heating main power, right? But each one of these sets of breakers controls a set of 2 or 4 elements. I think it's 2 elements.
It's 2.
2. So if you're breaking here, but not breaking there, that shows you where the element is at. I think you can test ohms here. I think you can test, no you can't, yeah, you might be able to test the heating element ohms right from here. So normally this is first stage protection. If you've got 1 or 2 elements that are bad, it will trip here, but the remainder of them will stay on. And if you've got like a ground short or something, then maybe it goes too much overcurrent and then it will blow the main breaker to that chamber. Right?
Yeah, that's what it did on 7.
That's what it did on 7.
House 7 there.
A while ago, or now, or recently.
A while ago, so we actually left 1 element off, so the rest of them
Would
work.
Yeah. We normally say from Germany, literally, you could probably lose half of your heating elements in this system and you never know that they're not working. We've got people that have installed that their power isn't there and we'll turn off 50% of the heating elements and we'll run it at 50 or 60 amps because that's all the house power they've got and it works phenomenal. So that is a deal. That is an overset there for the I don't want to go too crazy because I don't know specifically everything, but that there should be an overload for the smoke generator. The transport arm for the smoke generator, that guy right there should be the overload. If you ever see that not turning, the auger arm not turning, generally sawdust got jammed up in the tube, put pressure on it, and tripped that reset.
Okay.
If that's tripped, you might as well empty out the entire generator and the entire tube because sure enough, you've got sawdust jammed in there. Okay? I just said something to you odd. Well, that guy right there, 9.2. Go see what the smoke generator transport arm is, right? Page down, it'll top thing, smoke generator transport arm. See what the number is. Right there, conveyor motor SG 9.2. So 9.2, I lied to you. I lied to you the first time. 9.2, that's the reset and overload for the smoke generator transport arm. That guy there that's tied into this stage 1 heating, that's interesting. I gotta find out. Right? All the fuses up there, we should probably look to see and get you replacement fuses for them, right? Do you want a main power? I don't know whether you need that or not, but stock parts, there's fuses in there, we should get some of those. These little relays, you can get car part fuses anywhere, that's just a standard little thing. I can get them for you though. And these guys.
We've actually got those because we had to replace them in this house.
These?
Those. Car fuses.
Yeah. Yeah.
7.5 amp, I think.
4 and 7.5 amp. Yeah.
7.5 would replace, you can see that.
Yep. Okay, so this, routine maintenance, semi-annually, quarterly, I don't know, you guys run these all the time. It's not a bad idea for an electrician or someone to come into these panels and make sure everything's tight. Vibration, I don't know, man. We just know that loose connections create shit. Right? So on a maintenance schedule, quarterly, someone should check these, check the connections, make sure they're sound, check for any craziness at the wires, any discoloration. That normally discoloration of the wires shows looseness. Yeah. These filters in here, right? There's filters in here. They need to be checked on a routine maintenance.
I did not know that. No.
So this guy, Scott, you pull off from the inside.
Typically from the outside.
Can't get it from the outside. So maybe we take maybe we take her off from the backside and get at it. Filter in there. Blow it out with air, maybe.
Basically, it's like a furnace filter.
Okay.
And I take them out, I wash them in hot soapy water, and then rinse them real well. Rinse out into a rag, and then let it dry.
Just for fun, man. I think we're good.